I'm Dean Galusha and welcome to another edition of Shoot and Plink. Today we're going to be back with air guns. In fact, I'm going to be using one of my favorites, the ATI Nova Freedom. The reason being is it's just a good one that I can pick up and pump up and shoot a few rounds quickly. No review, just the fact that it's good, accurate, and what I'm actually trying to talk about is making a simple, very simple target device. As you know, I've showed you before in the past, shooting at the empty water bottles, how they work. Well, I've got an idea in a roundabout way from Doc McKay, who is the creator of the Plinking over Paper Facebook group. And he came up with a device that you drill holes in, and you take these bottles and you stick them in like this. Very good idea, and I'll probably be doing that later and showing you how to do that. You also drill some quarter-inch holes, and you put in the little CO2 cartridges, the empty ones they had in the chute. As you can tell, it's raining out here. I imagine you can see that. So another friend, Don Banning, who's a fellow outdoor writer, he gave me these to try out. And since it's this dim type of light, I'm going to see how these work for shooting. But basically, like I said, what I'm doing is I took some of these armband things. I found a bunch of them, and I stuck those on the bottle, both sides, and then slid them down over these wires. Now normally I use this to put up my board that I use for shooting paper. But another thing that I did is I put one that'll swing, and I left it off on purpose. I wanted to show you what I do. Take it like this, stick the line. There's some fishing line here. That's that nanofill line, by the way. Screw that on there like that, and there we got the bottle. That's simple. So what we're going to do now, and like I said, you can see how that swings. We're going to take this and we're going to shoot at it. I'm going to shoot 10 rounds, and usually these don't do much. They don't fly around, but at least they hold in place, and Doc kind of likes them held in place, so that's what I did. And like I said, this one, it swings. It pops around pretty good usually. So we'll find out what happens, and we're going to shoot, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about this thing again. Well, it's raining a little bit harder now. I'm starting to get it on my glasses. We got a hurricane that was down below, and it's coming up with all of its moisture, and we got rivers flooding. We got all sorts of stuff, at least not here though, in the old backyard plinking range. And again, this is the Nova Freedom, and I did a pretty good job, and you see how it was at. I stuck that back here. This is where we do it, and I was able to hit these, and you've pretty much seen what it did. No big deal, nothing to talk about that much, except that that's what you do. You could set up several of these if you wanted and have them so that you could be popping them all over the place. But anyway, I probably did this mainly for the P.O.P group, the Plinking on Paper. But anybody else that picks up the idea, fine, no problem. The sky has a limit on ideas that you get or this sort of stuff. And like I said, I'll be showing you Doc's idea with the board where you drill the holes in and you stick those bottles in. Pretty good idea. You can fill them up if you want, or leave them empty, or however you want to do it. Same way here, but the empty ones, they kind of spin around a little bit better, also make a lot of good noise. So until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.